In the heart of a humble Nigerian neighborhood, there lived a woman named Mary Scatter Nwakaigo. Known across the district as a mad woman, her madness was just the shell that hid the tragic truth of her life. Her long, flowing hair and womanly curves turned heads. Her beauty, even in chaos, was undeniable. But behind the laughter, dance, and dirt of the roadside where she often sat, there was a story few dared to ask about. Mary's days were mostly spent near her family house, sitting by the dusty roadside, eating, dancing to herself, and mumbling words to the wind. People called her Scatera, but no one really knew what led her to madness. Some claimed it was a heartbreak, others whispered about rituals gone wrong. But life moved on and people grew used to her presence. One day, a young man named Uche Madu walked by. Uche was different. Raised by humble parents in a small bungalow, he was known for his kindness and humility. He was always smiling, greeting elders, and helping anyone in need. As he passed by, he noticed Mary sitting with tears streaming down her cheeks, begging for food. Uche paused. He had just bought a soft loaf of bread. Without hesitation, he gave it to her. Mary's eyes lit up. She devoured the bread as if she hadn't eaten in days. Uchi watched her and smiled warmly. But when he got home, his parents noticed the missing bread and asked. He explained what had happened. His father frowned. You gave it to that mad woman. His mother shook her head. Uche, you can't waste your time or money on people like that. But Uche didn't listen. He continued to help Mary, sharing his food and time. Whenever Mary saw him, she would yell his name joyfully and he would smile back. Their strange friendship blossomed, and soon the neighborhood began to whisper, is Uche in love with that mad woman? He's wasting his youth on madness. Uche ignored them all. For him, kindness had no boundary. Months passed. Mary's belly began to grow. She's pregnant, people whispered, and soon fingers pointed at Uche. He must be the one responsible. Even Uche's parents questioned him. Is it true? They asked. Uche was devastated. I didn't touch her, he insisted, but the most damning evidence came from Mary herself. When people asked about her pregnancy, she would smile and whisper his name, Uche. Mary's family, embarrassed by her condition, marched to Uchi's house. Her elder brother, tall and angry, shouted, you must marry our sister. You got her pregnant. Uche's parents were horrified. I didn't do it, Uche said again. She's just my friend. But no one listened. The whispers became louder. Uche decided to confront Mary. Why do you keep saying I'm the father? He asked gently, sitting beside her on the dusty roadside. Mary smiled. Because you're the only one who cared. I love you, Uche. Uche's heart broke. He realized she didn't mean he was the father. She was speaking from the only place she could, her heart. But the rumors wouldn't die. Curious and desperate to clear his name, Uche began watching Mary's hut late at night. The days grew darker, the nights colder. Then one night he saw it. A black Toyota crept along the alley. A man emerged. Uche's heart froze. It was Chief Hassan Danladi, a wealthy philanthropist known across the state for his generosity. He was respected, adored, and often seen giving money to the poor. What was he doing entering Mary's hut at night? Uche crept closer, hiding behind a mango tree. 40 minutes later, Chief Hassan stepped out, buttoning his shirt, sweat glistening on his forehead. He looked around nervously. Uche raised his phone and clicked. Flash. Chief Hassan turned sharply. His eyes caught the light. He reached for his phone. Within minutes, masked men emerged from the shadows. Uche ran, but they caught him. They beat him until his screams faded. They dragged him unconscious into a black SUV. They took his phone, smashed it. and then they vanished into the night. When Uche's parents woke, he was gone. They waited, they searched, they prayed. At the police station, they begged for help. A boy who got a mad woman pregnant has now disappeared, an officer laughed. Maybe he ran from shame, another said. Uche's mother wept. My son would never run. He's a good boy. But no one believed her. What no one knew was that Uche was tied up in Chief Hassan's compound, locked in a basement, his face bruised, his spirit broken. Chief Hassan would visit him daily. You think you can ruin me? He would sneer. No one will believe a dirty mechanic's son. But Uche's heart remained strong. He had to escape. He had to reveal the truth. Back in the neighborhood, Mary's belly grew. People shook their heads. Uche got her pregnant, then disappeared. But Mary knew the truth. She would sing Uche's name sitting by the road. One day, while Chief Hassan was distracted, Uche saw his chance. He fought, he bit, he scratched, he ran. Bleeding and barefoot, he reached a nearby taxi rank. Police station, he screamed. At the station, he told everything about the photos, the beating, the basement. The officers listened, shocked. One whispered, we always suspected Chief Hassan, but no proof. Now they had it. But when they raided the house, Chief Hassan was gone, vanished. The community was stunned. Mary, now known again by her real name, Nwakaego, walked into a prayer revival. A man of God laid hands on her. She screamed, she shook, and then she fell silent. When she opened her eyes, she was sane. The madness is gone, she cried. The crowd rejoiced. She told her story. She had lived a wayward life entangled in a relationship with Chief Hassan. He had given her gifts and money, but one day he had given her something to drink that took away her senses. She became mad, but Chief Hassan never stopped visiting her. She revealed that Chief Hassan was responsible for her pregnancy. The crowd was stunned. The man of God advised them to be more prayerful and live right. The people thanked him, and this past Mary, now known by her real name, Mary returned to her family house. A few days later, she gave birth to a beautiful baby boy. Her family was overjoyed, and the entire neighborhood visited her with gifts and food. The child was named after the late Uche. Mary vowed to live a better life, advising young girls to live decent lives. Chief Hassan was never seen or heard from again, but his legacy of pain and suffering would live on as a cautionary tale. As we reflect on this story, let's be extremely careful about the men and women we surround ourselves with. The company we keep can either uplift us or bring us down. It's essential to choose wisely and prioritize relationships that promote positivity, respect, and trust. Uche's tragic fate serves as a reminder that our associations can have far reaching consequences. His parents' failure to believe him and his entanglement with Chief Hassan ultimately led to his demise. Mary's life serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of a wayward lifestyle. Her entanglement with Chief Hassan led to madness, pregnancy, and heartbreak. Let's learn from her experience. Be mindful of your choices and associations. A life of recklessness and immorality can lead to devastating consequences. Prioritize values, self respect, and positive relationships. Avoid compromising your values and integrity for material gain or fleeting pleasures. Surround yourself with positive influences and people who uplift and support you. By making wise choices, we can avoid the pitfalls of a wayward life and cultivate a path of purpose, dignity, and fulfillment. If you like this story, please like and share it with your friends and loved ones. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to sharing more interesting stories with you in the future. Bye for now.